New Metaverse. You can play game and earn real money.
Hello friends, welcome back to on level 1 chapter 4 part 3 we have acid gold, and let's kill this monster and move to chapter 5 part 1. And here comes the part 3. Let's move to chapter 5. Part 1. On chapter 5 we have 4 parts, and on part 1 we have acid troll. And here comes the end of level 1 chapter 5 part 1. Let's move to part 2. We have acid troll and elemental are selected ones. Let's see both the elemental what it gives effect. The energy gets low. Chapter 6 part 1 we have acid troll. Let's claim some coins and let's see what we have in it. Here comes the end of part 1 chapter 6, and on to part 2 we have Chimera, and here comes the end of part 2 level 1 chapter 6. Let's move to part 3. And here comes the end of part 3. Let's move to part 4, and on part 4 we have Chimera. And here comes the end of part 4, and let's move to part 5 chapter 6. And here comes the end of chapter 6 part 5. Let's move to level 1 chapter 7. And on chapter 7 we have total 6 pots. Let's claim some energy. And on level 1 chapter 7 part 1 we have Chimera. And let's press the hammer and just level this down. And here comes the end of part 1, level 1 chapter 7 part 1, and this is part 2. We have Chimera. And here comes the end of part 2. Let's move to level 1 chapter 7 part 3. We have Scary Chimera. Let's claim some energy skills. Now friends, here comes the end of Scary Chimera part 3, and let's move to part 4. We have again Scary Chimera. Here comes the end of part 4. Let's move to part 5, level 1 chapter 7. On part 5 we have Chimera. And here comes the end of part 5. Let's move to part 6, level 1 chapter 7. Let's increase some skills. here comes the end of level 1 chapter 7 part 6. Let's move to chapter 8 part 1. We have repo here and we have totally 8 parts in chapter 8. And here comes the end of level 1 chapter 8 part 1. And on part 2 we have troll meet priest. Oh, he's very tiny one. I like this new monster. And here comes the end of part 2. Let's move to part 3 and claims. On part 3 we have repo and claim some energy this time. And here comes the end of part 3. And let's move to part 4. We have heaven report. And here comes the end of part 4. Let's move to part 5. We have repo. And here we have Cutter champion new monster. He is on part 6. Let's get this monster as soon as possible. If we select all the blue ones, then the energy gets low easily. And here comes the end of part 6. Let's move to part 7. And on part 7 we have Crouton Executioner. Let's claim some skills. Let's select the blue ones watch. Let's see what we have. You can see the energy gets low easily if we select all the blue ones. And here comes the end of part 7. Let's move to final part 8. On part 8 we have a Citro with electric current protection on him. And here comes the end of level 1 chapter 8 part 8. And let's move to chapter 9 level 1. And on chapter 9 level 1 part we have 8 parts. And on part 1 we have Cutter champion. Let's kill this monster. Here comes the end of part 1. Let's move to part 2. We have acid troll. Let's choose some energy so that we can claim. I can see this one elemental. Let's see what it has. The purple one. And on part 3 we have Cutter squat. Let's kill this monster. And here comes the end of part 3 chapter 9 level 1. And on part 4 we have acid troll. And here comes the end of part 4, chapter 9, level 1. And we have on part 5, Chico to champion again. Let's kill this one as soon as possible. And here comes the end of part 5, and on part 6 we have acid troll. Let's claim some points. And here comes the end of part 6, and on part 7 we have Chicato squad with 2 electric crystals with it. Let's kill this monster as soon as possible. And here comes the end of part 7, and on part 8 we have Thunderlands Berserker. Let's kill this monster. And here comes the end of level 1, chapter 9, part 8. And let's move to chapter 10, part 1. And on chapter 10 we have total 10 parts. And on part 1 we have scary camera. Let's claim some points. Web. And on part level 1, chapter 10, part 1 we have scary camera. And here is the end of scary camera. And on part 2 we have scary camera again. And here is the end of part 2. Let's kill this monster and enter into part 3. And on part 3 we have scary camera. And on part 4 we have scary camera again. Let's kill this part 4 monster, scary camera, and enter the part 5 monster. And now the part 6 monster, Grodon Executioner. So let's claim some skill points. Okay. And here's the end of part 6. Let's move to the part 7 monster called Ancient Troll. Let's kill this body as soon as possible. And on part 7 we have ancient troll, and you can find the part 7. Now we have part 8 scary chimera again. Let's select some skills. Let's get some points. And here comes the end of level 1, chapter 10, part 10. Let's kill this monster, then move to chapter 11. And here comes chapter level, part 10 total. And on part 1 we have Chi Cutter Champion. And here comes the end of part 1. We have on part 2 Chi Cutter Scratch. And here comes the end of part 2. And we have Chi Cutter Squat again. And here comes the end of part 3. And on part 4 we have report. And here comes the end of part 4. On part 5 we have key squat, Chi Cutter Squat. Let's kill this monster as soon as possible by selecting the monster skill. And here comes the end of part 5. Let's move to part 6. We have Chi Cutter Squat. And here comes the end of part 6. And on part 7 we have Chi Cutter Scratch again. Let's click this monster. Now it's loading. Then let's kill this one hammer so that its energy get little lower. Let's see, the monster is here. You can see the energy is being running faster. Here comes the end of part 7. And on part 8 we have again Chi Cutter Scratch. Let's select some skills. Here comes the end of part 8, and we have part 9. Chi Cutter Scratch again. Let's kill this monster as soon as possible. And here comes the end of part 9. And on part 10 we have Chi Cutter Warrior with a knife. let's kill this monster as soon as possible so that we can enter level 1 chapter 12. So you can see on level 1 chapter 12 parts, we have total 12 parts, and on part 1 we have camera. So right now I am on part 10, 11 1, chapter 12, part 10.